Podcast, episode 27. It's your boy Trigun411. And before I introduce you to my co-host, he once got pegged in middle school. Side thoughts?
Wow.
Shout out to that word. I just learned it today.
Wow, dude.
Let's
Urban.
go.
That Urban Dictionary, though?
Exposed, my guy.
Yo, what's good? You can catch me at twitch.tv/Scythex and twitter.com/Scythex_.
And you can find me at Twitter at Trigun4848, twitch.tv/Trigun411. Hey, shout out to Kane Hunter in the building. Shout out to Kane Hunter.
Kane.
The reason I'm whispering and doing the low air horn is because everybody in my small country is sleeping, so I don't want to wake them up. I'll get murdered. Yo, follow us. By the way, follow us on Instagram at Friday Night FNG Podcast, and we're gonna be posting all kind of shots of us, mostly with clothes. So go check us out. iTunes. Nah, I'm joking. We don't even post there. iTunes. That's real talk. iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, iOS users. You can download us. Android. You can download us. All on stuff. And most importantly, because we are the best, you can find the shameless plug. Shout out to Canada.
Yo,
because
Ghost,
we're the best, you can find yo Ghost. What up, Ghost? Yo, Ghost, real quick. Hey, check out my yacht though. So you can find us on Spotify, bro. Anyway, enough of me talking, because everybody like, yo, your intro long, lame. People tired of me. Yo, by the way, Cy looking for a new co-host, so holla at your boy.
Taking apps.
Oh shit, Black Meg. Yo, let's get
Megas. Megas in the
Black Megas, what up? The granddaddy of them all.
Megas. He's actually streaming from the closet right now because he's trying to stay out of.
Yo, I'm straight up, bruh. First of all, I'm in the kitchen cabinet, my guy. I'm underneath the sink, crunched up. My big 260-pound ass is crunched up underneath the sink. I think I got a leaky faucet. I'm getting wet. Anyway,
what was that movie, The Man in the Cupboard or something like that?
Yo, I'm in the fucking cupboard, hard body right now. If
cupboard coming at you.
If the people wake up, your boy getting sliced up. Shout out to Butterfuko and them. Anyway,
oh boy.
I'm gonna just shut up. Sorry, tell them what happened Friday night.
Friday night. Actually, the two of us kicked off episode 2 for Catch 24. For all
shout out to us. For having a gaming a sports podcast.
I mean, we seem to know what we're doing, even though we're not talking.
I mean,
but
she made you dig a hole in the ground. That's actually fact. I actually had to put wood over it.
Dude. You're not lying.
I don't think I can actually get out, but that's besides the point. Who needs to live, right?
But yeah, so we kicked off episode 2 for Catch 24. Last week was a disaster. This week was a little bit less of a disaster. So next week should be good. Also, I mean, Friday night, we usually try to go hard and pause and get in all the gaming we can, but half the crew wasn't even on. Try was playing some Aloy. I was rocking Division 2 because it was a launch day.
Yo, hell yeah.
Other than that, man, Friday's just been pretty tame lately. We got to get that Friday
night game. We might have to change the name of the podcast, bro, because we're
gonna have to start recruiting other people that can get on a Friday.
For real, we need a crew. I know Megas sometimes is on Friday, so we might have to bring him into the fold for real, because the other members of our crew, straight for all, it's confirmed.
Yeah, we'll get Fly and Megas and everybody else.
Hell yeah.
Giant party.
Hey, shout out! We need a new crew. Yep. The pay is
you get negative 5 cents, and then at the end of the week, you have to give us 5 cents. So
yeah, that's facts. You actually, so the whole time you're gonna have to pay us. So if y'all want to be a part of Friday Night Gaming Crew, just hit us in the PayPal and we'll hook you up. Even though I don't know why you want to be with two losers, but anyway, let's keep it rocking. Keep it positive. We on our way. We gonna be all right.
Well, with that being said, kick it off. This week in gaming, what you been doing?
This week in gaming, baby. Hey, Rocket League. I'm addicted to Rocket League. I'm gonna always be on that forever. I've also been playing the second best game that was developed in 2017, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yo, come through my stream, by the way. Yo, if y'all, this man side still mad. Yo, come. Kane said, "Oh, shut up! Y'all aren't losers." Thank you, Kane.
I appreciate that.
You, Kane. Let me tell you something. You and my mother think the same thing, but you guys are the only two. Really, and maybe Sai, wife too. I don't know. My wife thinks I'm a loser, actually. So anyway, Horizon Zero Dawn, second greatest game to ever be produced in 2017 behind Zelda. More importantly, Golf Clash is crazy. If y'all are into mobile gaming, Golf Clash is where it's at. Hit your boy up, Edith Finch. That's my name on there. Sai, what you been gaming on?
I want to say just to pass time until Division 2 launched on Tuesday. I was rocking some Fortnite and God of War. God of War, let me tell you.
You ain't going to disrespect God of War, but say just by passing time, fam.
No, I was passing. I straight up was passing time.
Bruh.
Dude, let me tell you, God of War is friggin' dope, man. That game is crazy. I'm having a good time. It's funny because, like, when you come through the channel and you're like, what are you doing? I've never done that. I'm finding, like, these areas, and I'm like, dude, this shit's crazy, and I'm getting my ass kicked left and right, and you're like, yo, I don't even know where you are right now.
Yo, did anybody else in chat, because I know some of y'all play God of War, did anybody play the fucking lava mountain where you climb up the mountain and get the sword and all that shit?
Dude, I still haven't completed it, man. That shit's rough.
Yo, I have not seen that. Anybody in the chat, if you've seen that, let me know, because I didn't even see the parts I was playing. And God of War is my favorite game, like, forever. And I'm a huge.
As far as I know, because I found a couple ciphers for another realm, and I'm curious if that other realm is just like the fire one, like it's just a bunch of more trials that I have to go through.
Yeah, that shit is wild, man. I mean, I'm sure it's not a patch. I'm sure it was there when I was playing it, but
yeah, you just skipped over it, probably.
I never played it.
That one. I hate that place. I never finished it.
Muselheim. Yeah, I hate that place. I never even finished it because those challenges. Yo,
dude, I'm up to 5.
I saw that joint, bro.
I'm up to 5. I'm on the 5th sword. It's hard as fuck. But there's only 2 more left. It's 5 and 6, and then you're at the top. I gotta reach the top. I need to know what's up there, even though it's like probably nothing.
Yo, I gotta get that back from Shansa because I need to play it because I never.
There's plenty of stuff you missed probably.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go back and platinum that joint.
That mountain on Give Me God of War is probably like.
Oh nah, fam, please.
That's probably the most insane thing you'll ever play in your life.
Yo, after beating the game on Give Me God of War, I'm telling everybody straight out. If I platinum it or go back to play it, I'm playing on the easiest mode. all them Valkyries will be done on the easiest mode, bro.
Oh, you didn't beat all the Valkyries yet? You didn't do that yet?
Charles, are you serious?
Wow, man, look at this fraud.
Hold on.
This guy can't beat a Valkyrie.
First of all, I beat the game on Give Me God of War, which makes me in the top 10% of whatever that means. And also, the Valkyries on God of War, nobody in the world beat them, so I don't feel bad about it. I think Jack Move might. I don't even know. Anyway,
on Xbox,
playing Give Me God of War on God of War and Give Me God of War mode is ridiculous, and I'll never go back to ever playing it ever again unless I'm doing easy. That's facts.
I will see. But
hey,
so yeah, I was rocking some God of War, pushing along on that story, I find myself. See, the thing with open world games, which is a credit to the game, and that's how I found this mountain, the Fire Mountain or whatever. I see the story ahead of me, and I'm like, oh look, what's over here? And I just start venturing, and then all of a sudden I'm like 2 hours down in some random like hole of different side stuff or that I didn't even know existed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's crazy, man.
That's
crazy, man.
It just throws you off. Like, you go to A to B, but in between, it's just you're all over the place. But so yeah, we did that. We did some Fortnite to check out a couple new updates. They added a new vehicle, which is like a rolly ball, with the plunger Gatling gun. It sounds ridiculous.
That's just not crazy.
And
the rolly ball with the Gatling gun.
You're just a ball. You're like those balls that you put like a quarter into the machine at the movie theater, and you get like something in the plastic ball. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me more about those balls.
Yeah. Pause. But anyways,
the thing about the game is that the characters make you want to find shit. Meme stories make you curious as hell to explore the world and the lore.
Yeah.
See, I miss. Here's why God of War was ruined for me, because I played on Gimme God of War. All I was concerned with was getting from one section to the next and beating the game. Mm-hmm. I didn't give a damn about the lore. I didn't give a damn about
You didn't explore or do anything, huh?
Yeah, no, I didn't, because after 45 hours, I was just like, I just want to finish this game, because
See, that doesn't sound like, fun. Like, it sounded more of a chore to you.
No, it was, it was a job, and I just wanted, it was like, you know how you show up to your job, you just want to get the fuck out of there? That's why I did God of War, and it ruined it for me, but I still recognize that it was an amazing game. That's why I should just go back and play that joint on like regular or something, because I feel like I didn't even experience it, you know?
Yeah. And I'm gonna just dive right into what's on my mind. Because the final game that I played was Monday night at midnight. Division 2 launched for early release. First of all, before I get into this, I have a bone to pick with Ubisoft. And
whoa, not the GOAT, not Ubi.
No, Ubisoft pissed me off.
Hey, talk about it, King.
All right, so they charge you extra money for, these gold and ultimate editions, right?
Yeah.
And their major selling point is, hey, you're going to get early access to all content.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, sure. So the game launches on Friday. I was able to log in Monday midnight or Tuesday morning.
Monday midnight, yeah. Get that digital download.
Yep. So the problem is, though, Ubisoft emailed codes, free Division full game codes, to quote unquote the big streamers, so they can play the game during the day. And to me, that's like, what the fuck did I pay for? Because you just handed these things out. They're playing 12 hours ahead of everyone, or 12 to 24 hours ahead of everyone else who paid for that early release. So that kind of pissed me off a little bit.
They sent them the codes Monday?
They sent them the codes Sunday. Over the weekend. So they were able to log in Monday morning, like at 8 o'clock in the morning.
They were playing it 24 hours before the game dropped.
Basically. Like Monday morning at like 8 in the morning, people were logged into the server and playing, basically.
Damn.
I look at Twitch and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are people playing Division right now? The game doesn't launch for another, how many hours until midnight.
Damn.
And it irked me, because it's like, well, why did I pay for early access if you just gave it away and gave people like basically a day of advance, to play, to level up and whatnot. But anyways, that irked me. But
I mean, that's marketing, bro. Like,
it is,
and they're give it to the big people because they want to get people amped. Yeah. But that's still like, if you're gonna give it to them early, give it to me early, and especially
just
if you
launch
pay
it
for that
worldwide
shit.
like that. Just, hey, everyone, you can log in Monday morning, and then the big streamers, they already purchased the game. Like, you don't have to give it to them for free. So it's like, whatever.
And the pre-ordered people already bought the game anyway.
Exactly.
So it doesn't. If the
hurt, servers are open, then open them. Like, why?
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to have you guys wait, like, be on too.
It was stupid. But anyways, basically, I'm just gonna try to do a quick review of Division 2. What I'll say is, so far to me, Division 2 is a massive success, and I'm saying that with the pun intended, because the game was built by Massive Entertainment.
Oh man.
Yeah, but dude, the game is checking all the marks it can. It's hitting everything you would want in a looter shooter.
Damn.
Coming from like Destiny and what's the name, playing seeing Anthem run around, Division 1, like, you had examples out there. You know, people are going to always go back to, like, Borderlands and whatnot. Like, the blueprints are all there, and no bigger blueprint than, I would say, Destiny and Division 1. Like, those two are, like, I feel like those two were the blueprints that incorporate, because like Anthem's PvE only, you know, I think Borderlands is PvE only with some cooperative aspects, but not in like a PvP way.
Yeah, no doubt.
So like Destiny, Division were always kind of like hand in hand right there as the same type of game, and to me Division 2 is knocking it out of the park. That's what I heard. I heard Division 2 is fire. Yeah, it's so much fun. The world, the way they built DC, it looks incredible, man. Like the detail. Like when
Magus was saying, because Magus is from that area, and he was saying he would walk through places and be like, "Yo, I used to work here. I used to go to school here." Like, it was wild to him. So.
And it's funny because that's how I felt in Division 1. You know, like walking around like, yo, Bryant Park, and I chill here every winter, and like, you know, Times Square, you know, blah 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 blah. You're walking all these places, and it's like, yep, I've been here, been there, and it's accurate. That's one thing about Massive. They're building open worlds and making them accurate to the brick, you know, like
that's
crazy
dope.
How detailed they are.
That meticulous attention to detail,
right? No. So I mean, they're killing it, and to speak on the world itself, it's more alive with the NPCs. There's more patrol teams walking around, whether they're good or bad, so you can either fight them or help fight them.
Damn.
What's the name? There's world events now. There wasn't any world events in the first one. The first
like one, stuff that just happens out in the world, like
you'll be running the street and all of a sudden it's like you'll see 2 hostages being held up and you jump in there and take them out to get some XP.
That's dope.
And, like there's a bunch of shit, man. They added control points where like there are little sections of the map where if you beat them, they start pumping out like a heavy armor guy. You beat it, you storm the control point, you take over the control point, and all of a sudden you're getting attacked, and then you have to beat that wave of enemies. As soon as you beat that, you have full control of this area, and that becomes a new respawn point for you, or a fast travel location on the map. So you're adding extra areas to the map that you can just quickly get to with fast travel. Yeah, like they added
earn the fast travel joint.
Mm-hmm. They added so much. I want to say, where am I at? I'm kind of going off of notes because I had a lot to say, but I want to say like I had to change my style playing this game compared to Division 1. And like what I mean is,
what do you mean? Like you like the way you approach the mission,
the way I approached every scenario, every mission.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a cover shooter, like, but you got into a habit of like, all right, pop my skill here, pop my skill there, bum rush, let the explosions go off, light them up with a machine gun.
Yeah, same old. Yeah,
duck behind cover when you're getting shot at. Like, if you peek your head, you're dying. Like in this one, like you need to be strategic. You need to be tactical. You need to use your skills because the cooldowns. I
got that from the demo. Like when I was out of cover for a little bit, I was like, "Yo, I'm about to die, fam."
You're melted.
Yeah,
and it's like that. It's one. I think and you know what's funny? I think they increased the difficulty since the beta because the enemies are hitting you a lot harder.
Damn, for real.
Yo, shout out to Esoteric.
Hey, shout out. Hey, come on, air horn. Hey, shout out to Pops real quick for coming through the stream. Hey, what's going on, Pops? Thanks for coming through.
Thanks for
we just talking some Division real quick.
But yeah, so like I had to completely change my style. I every mission I would have to just be take it slow. Go from cover to cover. use a skill when needed and when I thought it was appropriate, because if I used it at the wrong time, my cooldown is so long that I won't have it to when I really need it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a different. I had to relearn how to play this game because it's a different mindset
from what you talking. The way you're talking sounds like it's actually more realistic.
Yeah,
like in terms of, like it's not real. Like, okay, I can get shot one time and die, but like it's more. You have to be strategic. It's not just a straight bum rush, and the skills aren't like OP. Like it's like an appropriate
the skills. I would say is that it's one of my biggest problems with the game is the skills seem too weak.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like I'm finding myself using healing more than actual DPS skills.
Oh, damn.
Because I'm getting melted so quick. So it's like I'll duck and then boom, I'll pop some healing, you know? And then I'll throw a turret up. Dude, the turrets, they get shot at. As soon as you launch a turret, the NPCs look at the turret and fire everything at it, and it's boom, it's dead. Like, you throw a seeker mine, you have to tell the seeker mine who to go after. It's not automatic anymore.
Oh, damn.
Like, they changed the skills, and I feel like they need a little buff in DPS. That's one of my only issues with the game at the moment. But yeah, so I had to change my style. And to just like go into, without trying to shit on Destiny too much.
Whoa, fam. Like, hey, before you even go on, are you gonna get that Destiny tattoo removed from your lower back?
Oh man. Oh man.
I mean, I can get it covered up.
he gonna get that Division 2 logo. Hey, bro. Hey, do what you gotta do.
Shout out to Ubisoft. Man. Coming to you soon worldwide.
This man.
But like,
yeah, talk about that dead game D2.
Like Bungie, on the other hand, because basically Division 2, they took everything from Division 1 and probably from Destiny 1 and built off of their success towards the end of Division 1, because Division 1 at the end of its life was legitimately a fun game. They changed so much on it, you know.
Yo, Ghost said, I know a streamer was having trouble with the controls. I think she's talking about Division. Not like he didn't know how to use them, but he'd use it and it wouldn't work properly. Are you having trouble?
Sorry, hold on. I lost the scrolling. Lost what she was saying. I know a streamer, he didn't know how to use them, but
yeah, he was having trouble. Like it wasn't.
It's just a different way of playing now. It's like, because I don't know whoever you're talking about, if they were so like set in their ways for Division 1. Division 2 feels completely different. Like, as far as the way you're approaching your battles, there's no more bum rushing. There's no more, hey, I'll take cover when I start getting shot. No, if you start getting shot, you're most likely dead. Like, when
you were shooting, that kickback was real on some of them guns, man.
Yeah,
like
a lot of the guns have kickback. So, and like, I felt like from my leveling from one to, I want to say like 9 or 10, I felt extremely weak, even though like the enemies are quote unquote the same level as me when I'm running around the world. No.
She's saying Ghost is saying this is entirely technical. Like, he had a technical issue. Was he playing on?
Yeah,
not tactical.
I don't know.
I wonder if he was playing like what console, because maybe it just worked. Maybe it works differently.
Maybe on PC he was having trouble with the key bindings. And the controls on a PC.
Shout out to Size Tramp Stamp of Cade's Chicken. Hey.
Yo, let's
Shout
go.
Out to Megas.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds funny. So
Cade has a chicken. Respect. Anyways.
Oh, wow. Isn't Cade dead? Oh, well, thoughts. Oh, well, man. It was on PC.
Yeah, they were probably just having trouble with the keyboards, because I feel like if I boot up Division, any game, actually, if I booted up Minecraft on PC, I would fail miserably. Like, I'm not used to PC gaming, so it's
Yeah,
gonna
PC Master Race. Nah,
it's
fam,
gonna be
we
a
good.
disaster. But all right,
We own this
so,
console peasant anyway. My bad. Go ahead.
yeah, let me wrap this up real quick. I just want to say, Division 2 is hitting everything that they're hitting all the marks. They're building off of Division 1. They're doing everything they can to make this game great, and it is a great game so far. I haven't hit the end game yet, and I'm hearing a lot of people are enjoying the end game. Like, the end game is where the game comes to life, is what I'm hearing, and I'm having a great time, and I'm not even there yet. So I'm looking forward to it. Just to speak on Destiny, like Destiny 2 reversed everything they learned from Destiny 1. And I don't know what they were doing or why they were doing it that way, or they thought they were clever or whatever. It's Activision. You can blame whoever you want. They did it the wrong way. They didn't learn from their mistakes. They tried to, like, we're going to throw in reskins here, reskins there. All the armor is going to look the same, blah, 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 blah. Like, I felt like they weren't trying, or they just thought that they didn't need to build off of the success and just go a different way. I really don't know. But as far as a Division, they learned from their mistakes, and they're pushing 10 times further past it. Like, they're knocking it out of the park right now. And
Damn.
And being a fan of both franchises, and you know me, I'm a Destiny head through and through.
Oh, hell yeah. Destiny
right
for
now,
life, 10-year game.
Division 2 is getting the belt right now. Like,
damn, you giving the belt to D2. So what you saying is, when they announce that Destiny 3, you're gonna be like, oh,
Not again.
my phone died. Yeah, I'm so pissed. That was been so
wow.
tight. Anyway, trash production.
Shout out to Nokia, still giving out cell phones.
Yeah, shout out to that Nokia Pixel, my boy. Nah, but here's the thing.
No.
Listen, Destiny is dead. Nobody is.
Destiny
every
2 is,
Destiny.
It's frustrating because it's not dead, but it is. Like, people are still loving it. People are still playing
ZG is like, nah, fam, I'm good.
Dude,
all
everybody's bouncing off of it.
Nah, we're good.
They need real content. They need to change something. Like, the armor is just, like, I'll log in and it's like, I don't know why I'm logging in. There's nothing to go for. The armor doesn't look good. It's not giving me, like, I feel nothing going after this armor. So,
bruh. This is the hollow name of
yeah, right.
Oh, my God.
I don't know, man. Division 2 is challenging. It's a great game. Plus, all the DLC this year is going to be free, so you can't go wrong with that. So right now, Division 2 is going to hold on to that belt until they prove otherwise.
Hey, listen, you heard it here first. Sai got Division 2 as Game of the Year.
Can y'all say it louder for the people in the back? Say what louder? Which one? Division 2 is better than Destiny? Is that what you wanted me to say?
Hey, she wants to say, hey, shout out Destiny 2 is officially dead. Thank you.
Facts.
Anyway, real quick, my thought here are my thoughts in a nutshell. And we're gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you raw because we got to keep it moving. Here's the reality: the end of console gaming. Everybody keeps talking. Google has an announcement. All these people have an announcement. Xbox. Here's the thing about Xbox. And I know people think I'm anti-Xbox, and I'm really, really, really not. I'm just.
Are you sure?
Xbox is like the kid who don't fucking listen, so I gotta smack the shit out of you every single time you walk in the house. I gotta smack the shit out of you because you won't listen to me. So here's the thing. Yes, and say D2 is dead, please. D2
is dead.
D2 is dead AF, my guy. Dead. Nah. Here's the thing. Xbox is talking, Microsoft and Xbox have given up officially on consoles. They're done selling hardware. They literally came out and pretty much said that they're looking at becoming a service. And the reason why they're giving up on consoles, they'll tell you that it's because the wave of the future is going to be service gaming, and it might be, but the real reason is because Sony smacked the shit out of them for this entire generation. So rather than fight, they're actually just giving up. They're just giving up. And to me, I lose a lot of respect for them. Like, you're just going to give up because Sony dogged you. Like, to me, that's like Kevin Durant going to the Warriors. Like, you're just going to lay down and go the easy route. So now you want to go to games as a streaming service? Like, whatever, dog. Like, Yeah, I know you just hit a thing. I guarantee you just hit a thing.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't.
Oh, word, I. Here's the thing. We're not ready. We don't have the tech. We can barely get PSN and Xbox Live working well enough to be able to like download and play games. So what? And the server. How many server issues have we had with these games coming out? And it's like, you guys, we're not. We don't have the technology to get these games as a service to really happen. And also what people don't realize is that when we move to games as a service, bro, and I know Netflix, it's different with movies. Netflix that's the way of the future. We have the bandwidth, we have the capability. With gaming, think about all the repercussions. Number one, you can never let any of your friends borrow a game and the game has no resource, no resale value, all this kind of stuff. So I don't think we're equipped for it. And also I'm biased because I'm a collector of games. I love to look over the shelf and see 70 boxes of games and just like I'll show my son like, this is
my backlog. This is 50 years later.
This is my backlog. Like Horizon Zero Dawn came out when you were 1 year old, but look at the game like when he's 20. Like that shit is cool to me, and I think it's gonna be sad when we go to the games as a service and like, oh, let me just download this game and play it. Like, I don't know. It's kind of stupid. Like, I'm just not into it, but that's where we're going. We're not equipped for it. And I think Xbox is going to try to push it. I mean, they're still going to come out with the consoles for next gen, but one of the consoles is going to be discless. So,
yeah, I love physical copies, dude. Physical copies is where it's at, but it's sad because
Kane, shout out to Kane because like I love physical copies. Sai is Kane. Just so you know, Sai is an enemy. Sai, how'd you get Division 2? Thoughts?
I fucking hate you, dude.
Sai,
I got digital. Tell the people. Yo, Fly Life in the motherfucker, baby.
Yo, Fly Life. Fly, you just in time. Sai was actually telling the people how much of a fraud he was.
Bruh.
Yeah.
So Kane, no. Sai is the reason why we're gonna lose all of our physical copies. Go.
Listen. I love physical copies. I always will.
Oh, really?
I always will. But here's my thing.
That's a big but.
Yes. Here's my thing.
Whoa! Another enemy in the chat, Magus. I mean, to be fair, digital is mad convenient. Wow, Magus, somebody get this man out of here. Another enemy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, all right. So, like Ghost is bringing up the PSN store. There's mad sales all the time. So, I'm obviously going to download them. If it's a good deal, I'm buying it and downloading it. I'm not going to go run to GameStop and pay more because they want to resell this game at a crazy value. That's not happening. I'm too lazy to go buy physical copies. Listen, like Destiny 2. Hold up, bro.
You can do better.
Destiny 2, I went and bought physical. I waited online like a schmuck, like at 11 o'clock at night, waiting for this midnight release or whatever.
Hey, that's so cool though.
It's awesome. Man. It's awesome. It's exciting. You're around other people with the same goal, you know, like it's awesome. But not getting my business.
Whoa!
Did they touch you, Fly? Like what happened? No.
Oh man, the GameStop guy said, "Hey, pre-order. Let me just get this rub and tug off." Kane says, "I get digital on sale." Whoa, Kane, another fraud in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can I just expose myself? Can I expose myself on this podcast? All my free to play games, digital fam. Let's.
I mean. Obviously,
obviously, there's no other way I can get them. So I do got some digital games, and I also
here's the thing, though.
Finch and NBA 2K
games like Destiny and Division and stuff like that. Like I'm realizing, I'm gonna play those all the time. Like other games like God of War, you know, blah 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 blah. I'll swap out the disc. I'll beat the game, swap out the disc, whatever, blah 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 blah. Division, I'm always gonna log into. I'm always gonna do this. I'm always gonna do that.
Facts.
You know, Destiny. And like when Destiny offered the game for free digitally, I put Destiny 2 on the shelf because I never had to take it out again. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more. It's more convenient. However, if a game's trash, I'm trading that bitch in with that physical copy. Like, and that's the downfall of digital. So what?
That is the downfall of digital.
It's hit or miss.
Digital.
Like, I'll never do a story game. I'll never do a single story game digitally. Like, that'll never happen for me.
Yeah.
Unless it's free or $5 on the PSN store.
See, and I got God of War special, the collector's edition joint with the statues and all.
That's another thing. Like, I love getting like those little collector pieces.
Hell yeah, I got the map. It was $130, but here's the thing. It was Kratos and his son, and I'm gonna keep that for like my kids, so they can have that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's cool shit.
It's cool as shit. But here's the thing: I don't knock people. I'm joking about all the frauds, digital shit, because I got digital shit too. But I try not to buy my bed reverb and the mic. I try not to buy a game that I'm gonna keep. Like Horizon, shit was on sale for like the whole Ultimate Edition for like $15. I had to buy that.
It's a steal.
You're not going to find that physical. So to go back to Kane's point, like, yeah, digital sale, you got to get that. But other than that, I'm really trying. I hope that physical never dies completely. Like,
I agree.
And it made me happy because what's the game? Sensuous Sacrifice, Hellblade. It was digital only, and they made a physical copy, which made me mad happy because, like, I think somebody bought that for me for a holiday. So that's.
Oh, you got that?
That's.
I
think I got it. I don't know.
Yo, that game is fire. Ghost just completed Hellblade.
Yo, shout out to Ghost for completing Hellblade. I got that. Actually, might be my next game, low key, after Horizon. All right, let's keep it moving because we ain't even got to the damn main event yet, and we've been on this thing. So main event. Oh, damn, that's another big topic.
It kind of plays off of what we're already going with.
Yeah, that's true. So our next topic should. Now, everybody in the comment section definitely, give you your 2 cents. Because me and Sai had this conversation like behind the scenes. Should the price of games be based on the length, or what are the requirements of a $60 game lengthwise? Does multiplayer factor into the equation? So, like, people in the chat, if you buy, like, let's say, Devil May Cry, is the story, from what I've heard, I haven't played it. They said the story is 8 hours. Is that worth? And I don't think it has a multiplayer, if I'm correct. Is that game worth Is a game that's 8 hours worth $65, or a game like Gone Home? A game like Gone Home, it's a single player story game, no multiplayer. You can beat it in 2 hours. Are you going to spend $65 for that? Like, do you feel
you shouldn't have to? You shouldn't have to.
You are getting your money's worth when you're playing a game that's 8 hours that has no multiplayer and no additional content, or does a game like
Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man, I think was like 11 hours or whatever, 12 hours. To be honest, like, as dope as Spider-Man is, I wasn't paying $60 for that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a $40 game to me. You know, like, you gave me a dope story. I have all these side missions, blah 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 blah. But once I beat the story, there's nothing to do unless then I gotta buy DLC. So I'm spending $100-something. I need replayability, otherwise it's one and done. Exactly. And
and it said, and the fly said, oh, damn, I missed. Ghostface says, can they eventually make trading games digital at some point? Well, here's the thing. You can get, I failed to mention this on topic before. You can get money for the games that are digitally. When I told them I had all these games digitally on my Xbox 360 when I traded in, they did give me extra money for that. So there is some value. But wasn't that linked to your account, or is that actually linked to the Xbox? No, I thought it was, I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If it was linked just to the Xbox, then I get them giving you money for it, because that's just extra games for them.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I'd get Spider-Man for 30, yeah.
8 hours is not worth 60 in my opinion.
No way.
Said 60 for me. 100% means length and not enough money. Want Ultimate Edition, that's it. Has to have 100. See, Kane, I'm with you. If I'm paying $60, you better give me hundreds of hours. Like, here's my thing. I need replayability, otherwise it's one and done.
Yep.
I spend, yeah.
That's my thing. Also, like, if the game has multiplayer, now if it's a multiplayer only game, that's different. I'm gonna say like $45 because you're not giving me any story content. You're not giving me content at all. You're just telling me to log in and shoot people or whatever.
Multiplayer, and you can quote me on this, and I feel so fucking strongly about this. A multiplayer game is worth maximum $30 because
I can go 30. That's fine.
You had to do no fucking production, no voice acting, no nothing. You created a fucking map.
You're coding maps. That's all you're doing.
You created a fucking map and you just drop players in there.
Mm-hmm.
How much code, how much manpower, how long did the game take? You can develop a fucking multiplayer game in less than a year.
A game that I hate, like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh God. Yo, shout out to Lady Infamous. That's her favorite game in 2018.
Yeah.
Hey,
by the way, shout out to Megas Try and Lady Infamous for that spoiler cast the other day.
That was fire. Appreciate that. Check out the spoiler cast. It's on our channel. It's also on Wise Guy's channel. Shout out to Megas and Lady for doing that.
But like Red Dead Redemption 2, that's 100 hours worth of story content, and then they're giving you an online game mode. Whether it's trash or not, they gave you the content, and it's your choice to pay the $60 and play it or not. Like the content's there. To me, it's worth the money. There's so much dialogue in that game. I understand actors need to get paid. Like that's the whole thing. Like, you're paying the crew to build the game. You're paying the actors to speak the lines. Like, it's not cheap. So I understand a price point of $60 if you're giving me 100 hours worth of story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
On top of that, it's online. But if you're giving me Spider-Man, which dope fire game, one of my favorite games I've ever played on PlayStation.
Yo,
it wasn't worth $60 to me.
I completely disagree. Mega said, I think Spider-Man was worth $65, and that's a fact because that story was so good to me. The story was so good, and then Platinum. See,
but it was nothing. There's no replayability though. There's no like.
No, there's no. That is true, but I feel like the story was so good, and the platinum to get the platinum. See. To me, it was worth $65. To the average person, I don't think it should be because I platinumed it. We both did, but to me, it was worth. Like I felt comfortable with spending that money. Maker's made a good point, which I think we should talk about. Honestly, none of this would matter to people had multiplayer never become a thing. People had no problem paying more than $60 for half the content you get now.
But the content was harder, probably. Like the games back in the day, them bitches are tough.
That's true, but also I think Megas, I think the single players to me, the single players. I feel like the single players before had more replayability than the single players do now. Kane made a good point. I think DLC wasn't huge. Games would be better for me. Absolutely. I feel like graphics and art. Ghostface said, I feel like graphics and art would not need to be considered too because Dragon Age, that's beautiful maps. Yeah, no, that's for sure. Dragon Age, and I haven't played it yet, but I want to. 100 hours she put in. So it's definitely, Mega said, the game is worth how you feel about it. If you think it's great and you enjoyed yourself, then you got that. That's actual fact.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so what Megas is saying, and that's why I just said, Megas, Spider-Man was worth $65 to me because I platinumed it and I dug 40 hours into it. So, I got and you can get your money's worth out of a game. I'm telling you.
I definitely got my hours worth in Spider-Man, but I don't know, man. I need a complete game to warrant a $60 purchase.
And no, it wasn't because the games were harder. They actually weren't made that well for the most part in hindsight. It was because it wasn't a concern back then. So here's the thing. To kind of cap this conversation off, I think for me, Rocket League, Mega said Zelda was 5 hours max. And you can't tell me that wasn't one of the best things I ever got my mom to spend $80+
Dude,
on.
Ocarina of Time is the greatest Zelda ever made.
See, I can't even comment on Zelda.
$65.
I only played one Zelda game my entire life, and that was the gold disc on the original NES, and that was worth it. Here's the thing: if I can maximize my hours, the game is worth it. I'm telling you right now, if I play a 4-hour game, I don't give a how I felt about it. It wasn't worth the money for me.
Facts.
Rocket League, I put 300 plus hours into Rocket League. I would have paid $65 for Rocket League, and it's a multiplayer only. Is it worth $65? No, the production's not worth it. So anyway,
my favorite game was $8, and I can keep playing. Are you talking about Journey? Because I know it's not. I know it's not that. What is it? The Over the Top or what the hell you were playing?
Oh my God! Top of the mountain, whatever that shit. Yeah, get over
the
it.
Kettle. You're in the kettle.
Oh man, I got flashbacks of seeing Fly play that. Here's the thing.
I think Fly's talking about Journey. Yeah, Journey.
Yeah, yep. Journey. Like Dragon Age Origins. Sorry for I'm sure how much it was worth when it first came out, but it's still majority of every game with the worst graphics. Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly. So like to Megas' point, if you like the game, then it was worth what you paid for it. Universally though, here's what I'll say. Multiplayer games should not be full price because the production value, you're paying for a single story game like God of War took 5 years to produce, multiple voice actors, art designs, graphics, story. It took mad fucking money. So a big budget game should cost $65. A game like Overwatch should not be 65 point blank period. I don't care who it is or how many hours you get. That's my final take on that.
So like Black Ops 4 is like a $35 40 game.
Yeah, Black Ops 4.
And that's a fire game. I enjoyed the fuck out of Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
Blackout, that's my best, my favorite BR at the moment.
Yeah. But no story mode, don't charge me full price. Yeah. That's facts. I can get that for a solely multiplayer game. Yeah. All right, that was a hot topic for sure.
We could keep appreciate going the input. That shit.
Yeah. We really could. Something kind of silly, real quick. iPhones, people. So this console war, right? PC Master Race, Xbox, PS4. It's all been kind of debated, right? So in the chat, we have some PC gamers, we have some Xbox people, we have some PC people. Here's the reality: you all lose because the iPhone is destroying that ass, buddy. Yo, iPhone has the most. Yo, shout out to let me actually hit this horn from my iPhone. Hey, shout out to the iPhone as being the console war winner of the generation. Damn. Console is the most popular iPhone is the most popular platform for gaming. 900 million iPhones compared to 300 million consoles. More than 50% of iPhone users game on their device. So that means there are 450 million phones being utilized for gaming as compared to 300 consoles. There's 700 PCs out there as well, and all that kind of stuff.
And Sony, they just put out their PlayStation update that allows iOS to connect to the system, and you can play remotely.
Damn!
And you don't even got to be home.
That's really dope.
And then also you have Game Pass coming out, which is gonna be on iOS as well, I believe.
Yeah, that's so dope. Just to hit the chat real quick. Damn, that's another piece that I want to hit. So the chat's talking about Ghost and Megas are talking about games like not being complete. Yo, we got to save that for the next chat because we are giving these developers carte blanche in making a dog shit game. Well, we're actually going to talk about that when we get to the next one. Anyway. That's the iPhone joint.
Yes, some incomplete game for 60, and then some of the DLC that actually completes the story I already spent 60 on. Yeah.
How about we talk about? Let's talk about Spider-Man, who had DLC advertisements before the fucking game dropped. Like, dude, please stop.
The commercial for the DLC on Spider-Man came out a week before the game even launched.
Yo, shout out to the chat. They must be mad sick because everybody keeps
coughing, definitely cough.
Cough. Megan said, hey, before he said polishing games and making them fully functional at launch, cough, Anthem. And now Ghost is coughing on. Yo, first of all, Anthem is confirmed. Let me get that refund. Anyway, Anthem's trash. Nah.
Ghost gonna kill you.
No. Oh, she loves Anthem?
Yeah.
Yo, there's people. Shout out to BG. Love Anthem. They love Anthem to death. It's so much fun.
I
but
can't
the
get
game.
into it.
Yo, the game. Now this is facts. I'm being serious. The game had so many bugs. Like it was like arachnophobia, bro.
Yeah.
Like there was so many bugs in the game. It was like unplayable at points. That's what I've heard. I've never played. I haven't played the demo.
I heard they just came out with a patch that kind of correct the loot issues or something like that.
Yeah.
And the console crashing. That was a big problem.
Yeah. Google announcement of a new system. It's going to be basically streaming, so we'll have more information on that as time continues.
Is Google and Microsoft going to partner?
Bruh, is Microsoft? You mean like Microsoft and Nintendo did to try to take out Sony?
Basically.
Real quick in the chat, did anybody?
For Spider-Man, though, the main story felt complete. Yeah, no, it was. The game was complete for sure.
Here's what I'm telling you. Spider-Man, to me, the voice acting was amazing. The story was fire.
Spider-Man was like the best variation, whether it was on like movie, TV, like. The Spider-Man game was fantastic. That story was fire.
I think Spider-Man would have benefited, and this is not for me personally, but for this generation of gamers, benefited from having multiplayer. At least from my opinion. I don't know how they would have done it, but I think it would have benefited having multiplayer. I think it would have caught more people's attention. Spider-Man is the most underrated game of 2018, and no one can argue with me on that. Yep. Honestly,
they got no recognition, man.
They got no recognition. I think even Detroit Become Human got more recognition than Spider-Man, but that's just
that game was fire as well. I just watched ZG. Shout out to ZG. I just watched him. Because he's not playing Destiny anymore either. He's been doing Sea of Thieves, but this past week he was rocking.
That's because Destiny's dead. Facts. Yeah.
He was rocking some Detroit. I'm like, oh shit! Like,
really?
He brought it back. So I'm watching him play it. Yo, I was getting excited watching because like, his story was so different from mine. And I'm not gonna say because I know you're gonna get into it at some point. No spoilers, no spoilers. stuff's happening, and I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next? Like I had no idea, and I played the whole game from start to finish. His experience was completely different, and he was also having like the chat dictate his answers. So he would be like, yo, what should I pick? And everybody's telling him, and like the story that ended up happening was like insanely dark and crazy. Like it was nuts.
Oh my god, I might have to actually play that next.
No, honestly, you should play that next.
Yeah,
it's a fire game.
I might do that. Shout out to Megas. He brings up a good point. Megas said, "I'm mad nobody talking about Sea of Thieves or State of Decay 2." Megas, here's why we don't talk about that.
Kappa.
We talk about actual games on this podcast. we don't talk about no Xbox because they don't make games. That's facts. But real quick, State of Decay and Sea of Thieves, they're broken. They're not even fully developed games. They're an embarrassment to the gaming industry. Sorry for the people that love playing those games, but
damn, tell them how you feel.
It's an embarrassment to the gaming industry, but if you like playing it, then to each his own. I mean, do you think? Real quick. So DMC 5. Did anybody play Devil May Cry 5?
I want to. It looks like a really fun game.
Well, all you need is 8 hours. So
yeah, apparently. I mean, I'll GameFly that shit. And that's my thing. Like I don't buy games unless it's a complete game.
DMC 5 is my vision is focused on MCC coming out. Can't wait for the Halo on PC.
Hell yeah,
Master Chief Collection. Yeah. Here's the thing. Master Chief Collection was complete. I watched the Gamer 2323 play it. It was broken when it came out. The entire thing was completely broken. You could not even get into a match. Hopefully it works for the PC and that'll be dope. Back to DMC 5. Honestly, my attention span just doesn't last for Sea of Thieves.
Yeah,
they call it.
It's hard to watch for me, to be honest. Like,
they call it Sea of Sleep.
Like I enjoy Z. obviously, like watching him because he's entertaining and whatnot. But sometimes the game itself can just get like, because like especially what he's doing, and I've said it. I think the last cast, he's doing funny shit, but like a lot of the time he's just laying there. Like he's just laying on the boat waiting to like steal the stuff, and I'm like, all right, so I don't know. I mean, again, to each their own, but I can't watch for too long.
Yeah, nah.
But to DMC5,
yeah,
dude, that game, it looks a lot of fun, and if you enjoyed the fighting on Spider-Man, this is where it came from. So,
oh yeah, I remember you sent me that video. The thoughts, what I've heard from DMC5, I haven't gotten a chance to play it, and I won't because it's an 8-hour story. I'll just wait, and everybody who knows me,
it'll be free or something.
Unless it's a game of the year, I'm not going to buy it day one. I didn't buy Division 2. I didn't buy Resident Evil 2. Like, I don't buy the new games just because they're new. I wait to buy my games till they're on sale. Just picked up Live for $3.99. Holla at your boy. So DMC5 is 8 hours. I won't play it. I don't have GameFly, but I will check it out.
Click that link at the bottom of the description, Nami.
Yeah, shout out, if y'all want to get hooked up with GameFly, holla at Sai because he's like legit. I think he's an executive at GameFly, so he can get you that hookup.
I've been a member for years.
Yeah, that's facts. DMC5, I heard it was a good game. I heard that the controls is a little bit wonky, but I heard that overall DMC5 was a good game and it was fun to play. Honestly, my patience is shit when it comes to games. I feel you. Moving on real quick. No Man's Sky multiplayer update. Shout out.
I didn't even know the servers were still on for that game.
Shout out to everybody in the chat that has No Man's Sky. Here's the thing, right? I can actually hear that. No Man's Sky multiplayer update. First of all, and I'm not going to listen. If you're in the chat and you have No Man's Sky, I promise I will not make fun of you. At the same time, why is No Man's Sky still a thing? Why is it a thing? Sean Murray dropped this fucking dog shit of a game in 2016 that essentially the game was not finished. He had just started it. He made a billion worlds, and he sent the game out. There was literally nothing to do. There was nothing to do. The game, there was nothing to do. Like, and he went into hiding for a year. He received death threats. Like, people bought the game and they were like, what the fuck is this game? There was literally nothing.
I got it when it came out. I haven't played it since. Yeah.
Ghost, we love you. Listen, I'm only really, I'm joking, but like, I'm kind of serious though. But like, what? Dude, we bought that on launch. Oh man. Yeah. There was Sean Murray received death threats, and I think that's too far. That's crazy. But like,
that's nuts.
I'm wondering why is No Man now the update? Here's what the multiplayer update says: you can play with your friends now. You can talk to people.
Now, you were supposed to be able to like see other players at launch,
bruh. You were mostly supposed to be able to do that, like I said, at launch. He's like, you can talk with other players, you can get in the party system, you can go to other planets with your players, like you can talk with your friends. Like, what are you talking about, dog? It's 2019. What the fuck is going on, bro? Anyway, anytime I see No Man's Sky like news, I get pissed because I'm like, why? The game should have been crushed. They should have banned No Man's Sky. They should have issued refunds for everybody that bought the fucking game. And Sean Murray should be like, have to go be like forced to work with the Chinese children.
He should go to everyone's house and physically uninstall the game on all his customers.
He should literally do that because that's horrible. Or like, and Jesus Christ.
With that being said, mad people are actually kind of enjoying the way it is now. It's interesting.
Yeah, I guess people are apparently people are still playing.
People like explorer type of games. Like you're just like it's endless. That game is literally endless. Like you could just keep going and going and going. I
feel like, and this is me being judgmental, I feel like people who play those games don't like have anything else to do. Like you're just walking around the game. I feel like the people who play the game play it for 24/7. Like It's crazy to me that it's still a thing. To me, that's where we as gamers, when a game comes out like that, we need to like shut that shit down. Like we need to like cancel Sean Murray. Not to be a cancel culture millennial, but anyway, Apex Legend, new character Octane has a new ability to place jump pads so that anyone
that's going to be interesting to see in Apex, man. Like you'll be fighting somebody or like you'll be getting chased or whatever. You start throwing jump pads and just bounce, get on roof to roof to roof, and
I'm gonna need that jump pad off top because my gun skills trash.
I can actually confirm that.
Yo, but here's the thing. So please, I've gotten a lot better. I killed 3 people. That's how I feel about Minecraft.
Wow.
I killed 3 people at once.
I hate Minecraft.
One time. So I was pretty proud of myself. Anyway,
but yeah. So
the
Apex,
new player is being teased.
Yeah, they just need to come out with the season 1. Season 1 battle pass just needs to come out. It needs to be a thing. Like we're tired. Everyone's tired of waiting.
Yeah. No, that's
give us
facts.
the new content. Give us the new skins and whatever else you got.
And I'm really mad. Here, let me tell you, I like playing Stardew when I want to relax. Yo, shout out to Ghost. Yo, Ghost, you got a friend in Black Magus because Magus plays streaming
Stardew all the time.
Shout out to Magus. I see him streaming Stardew Valley, and I have no idea what that game's about. I'll have to.
It always reminds me of like the old school, like Zelda, like Link to the Past and shit. Like just because it's like over the top.
It's an over the top joint.
Yeah, it's like it almost kind of looks like that animation as well.
Damn.
The jump pads don't make you jump too. The jump pads don't make you jump too far. It's actually just about the way it should be. Oh, okay.
Oh,
so it's not. So it's not like over exaggerated.
So is it already in the game or like the jump pad? I guess
the character is not in the game. I know that.
The
game of the generation.
This man, hold up, fam. This man really. This. Oh man, this man Megas Stardew Valley game of the Megas. If you don't get your ass up out of here, bro, this man trolling hard right now. Anyway, Stardew Valley is not the game of the generation. It's Red Dead Redemption 2. Anyway, moving on. So they got the new character, Battlefield 5 # not my Battlefield. No, I haven't played it. I think it Battlefield 5 Battle Royale Firestorm. Drops March 25th, 64 players, kind of like similar to 60 with Apex, but this is what Apex is not doing, which this Battlefield is doing. You can have singles or you can have squads. And, so it's like 4 or 1.
Apex needs solos so bad. Solos and
Apex
duos, man, they need
Apex needs solos so badly, just so I can hide until the last person's there and shoot them in the back and win. That's how I won in Fortnite facts. Battlefield 5 Battle Royale. Now I know again I'm a fraud. I was off Battle Royales for years, and then Apex dropped, and I'm like, "Hey fam, I need that." So I'm back on this Battle Royale. Now I'm the Battle Royale president. This Firestorm looks good. I don't have the game.
It does.
So,
it looks really cool.
Did you see the trailer? Because you can like. This dude had a tractor pulling a artillery gun.
Yeah, I was like, this shit's crazy. The trailer was fire, man. I was like, oh damn, do I need to look at this? Because like, dude, I had such a good time with Blackout.
That's what I'm saying.
This looks like it can rival that 100%. But
hey, Overdrive, what up though? Hey,
yo, Overdrive, what up?
Overdrive, what up? Welcome to the podcast.
I think that's PlayStation. That might be PlayStation.
Oh, is that PlayStation? Oh, what up, PlayStation? Battlefield 5, I haven't played it, and they didn't show any gameplay, but the game looks interesting, and I kind of want to check it out, but also I'm not going to buy Battlefield 5.
They have solid stories. I'll say that much.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm not going to buy it. Like, is it still full price? Because
most likely.
Fam.
Yeah, I ain't buying it because I got other stuff to play, but
I ain't buying it.
I'm not a big Battlefield's different, man. It's a different game style, like different gameplay.
Mega said Battlefield 5 is on sale for $30 until the 26th. So if you're trying to get that Firestorm, then do it now.
Oh, okay. No doubt.
Oh,
Good
Ghost
looks.
said, yeah, it is PlayStation. Damn, PlayStation.
Yo, shout out to PlayStation. Welcome.
Trying to rock that pseudonym, that covert name. Hey, Sai, your game of the year comes out, or it comes out March 22nd, huh?
I mean, this is actually your game of the year, I would think.
Bruh.
Dude, Sekiro? I mean,
any Sekiro fans in there? Shadows Die Twice?
Dude, I mean, it's made by your boys at From Software, man. This is Dark
From
Souls,
Software.
This is Bloodborne.
Yeah.
This is your game.
Hey, can y'all hear that Burn Man hand rub though? Hey, listen, that was so creepy. Sekiro, From Software, first of all, is the GOAT developer. Like, they developed the greatest games. If you want to truly test your worth as a gamer, and you tell me you haven't beat a From Software game, I can't respect you, famo. Hey, no, I'm just joking. Sekiro releases March 22nd. I might play it. I definitely probably won't. It'll go on the backlog because I love Bloodborne and
Bloodborne's on my backlog too. I downloaded that.
Yo, I gotta see. Yo, I need to see you play Bloodborne. Yo, I swear to God, I will donate. Dude, I will donate.
I get triggered in God of War, so this game is gonna piss me off.
Yo, everybody in the chat, will you guys let's hit Sai, let's hit let's donate. Like, I'll start a GoFundMe for you to play Bloodborne.
Hey,
that would be the greatest experience of my life, because this man gets triggered on God of War. Mm-hmm. So I would love to see you play Bloodborne. Also for those
God of War are normal nonetheless.
Yeah. Also, Mega said PS Plus is on. Oh yeah. Anybody who has PlayStation, you can actually get your PS the subscription for $45 instead of $60.
Cough, fly. Cough, fly. Earth
you can
to
get
fly.
Your,
come back to PlayStation.
Yeah, seriously, come back. And here's what I do. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's a scam I got going. Not really a scam.
At Bloodborne.
I re-up my subscription every Black Friday because you can always cop it for $39.99. So I've like doubled up now. So I have like a year and a half worth because I had to buy
one that I bought last year, just like waiting. It keeps like renewing, and I forget.
Yeah. Yo, if anybody, I have Bloodborne. Listen, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious about this. I need to see everyone in this chat play Bloodborne. So if you ever go to play Bloodborne, hit me on Twitter, hit me in the DMs and say, I'm about to go live on Bloodborne. I don't give a fuck if I'm at work. I don't give a fuck if I'm feeding my kids. I will leave everything to come see y'all play Bloodborne, because the game is hard, but it's funny because like, you'll get to.
Oh yeah, I really saw you laughing playing that game.
Well, no, I wasn't laughing. I was breaking shit, but still, I need y'all on this Bloodborne. Anyway, I used to download like that, but didn't this year. That's why I'm glad it was on sale. Yeah, I'm doubled up, so I got like a year and a half worth of PSN. So I'll just re-up again. So anyway, and Fly, we need to see you back playing that mountain game, because that was mad fun to watch you play that.
That was
really
fun
was.
To watch. Gearbox. Yeah, Gearbox is teasing Borderlands 3. They put out a picture. They tweeted out a picture of an exit sign, and it was exit. The exit number was 3, so that's the hint for Borderlands 3. And I guess it's saying, PAX East. Excuse me. It's saying at PAX East is when they're probably gonna announce it. So. Everyone thinks Borderlands 3 is coming at PAX East. And here's another thing.
I still haven't played Borderlands. Is that the Handsome Jack collection stuff?
Yeah, yep. The Handsome collection. I haven't played it either. And I kind of want to get it for VR, because they have Borderlands 2 for VR, and it looks kind of fun. I'd be humiliated streaming it. I mean, I haven't tried yet. So
I don't know if I want to relive that trauma, Trigun. Y'all talk about blood. Nah, see.
I'm not playing this shit. You scared me.
Yo, I need to see people. Yo, Kane, did you play Borderlands 1 and 2? Because like, I want to get that Handsome Jack collection. Yeah, they trolling hard being an exit sign for boss at Exit 3. They posted it exactly at 3 p.m. today as well.
Yeah, people are going crazy. Everyone thinks it's Borderlands 3, and it probably is. But yo, here's my thing. like, is PAX East gonna take? Is PAX gonna take over E3 as the gaming convention to announce stuff?
Bruh.
Yo,
I mean, is it that big though?
It's growing. Like, I feel like every year it's bigger and bigger. Like, more things are getting announced at PAX, and how many conferences and like how many developers is E3 losing? Like, they lost EA, they lost Sony. I mean,
damn. No, that is true.
Like Bethesda, I don't think they're gonna be there. Like,
mad people are pulling out of E3, which is, it's kind of sad to me. I know
E3 is like the greatest day on the internet for me, because like,
and I know Megas isn't a fan really. Like, not that he's not a fan, but he's like, he doesn't think E3 is that big of a deal. But
I don't
know. I kind of feel like it is. I don't know, but
man, it's like people who watch the Super Bowl for just the commercials. That's E3. Like, you're like, just give me trailers of everything new coming out, and I love it. I love every second of it. But if we're not getting Sony, we're not getting EA. who knows what other developers are gonna bow out by the time we get to the summer. So it's gonna be interesting.
All right, let's keep rocking this thing. This is a great episode. I appreciate all the people in the chat.
Shout out to the chat. You guys are on fire tonight. Let's go.
This is our confirmed best chat ever. So all of y'all are getting
the real MVPs. All
of y'all are getting a free GameFly subscription from Sai. Anyway, moving forward.
30 days. Just click the link.
So Microsoft news again. Everyone knows, like D2, Microsoft is officially dead this gen. Xbox. Here's the thing, real quick, and I won't rant on this because I'm ranty when it comes to Xbox. I'm fine with it going a different direction. I honestly wish everybody went the Nintendo Direct way, just did a monthly or periodic updates. Yeah, that's a good point. The Nintendo Direct is kind of like straight to the point, hence the Direct. I wish that Sony and Microsoft, if they did that, but then again, it would take away from the big E3. And I also think
the experience is awesome to me.
Here's what would happen, Megas. Here's what I would fear about Microsoft, especially going direct. They would say shit that's not happening, and like, how could Microsoft going direct this gen would be embarrassing because they wouldn't have anything to say. They wouldn't have anything to tell you, and also like. And Nintendo kind of too, because they haven't been producing crazy games ever since they dropped Zelda and Mario and all that stuff. But anyway,
they still show up to E3 every year.
Yeah, no, they do. They do. Some of them Nintendo shows are like mad weird. But anyway, Xbox Live, basically, we talked about this earlier. Microsoft becoming a service, Xbox Live going everywhere. So like, now you can get Xbox Live on your phone, on your tablet, they're trying to even
on
move
your PlayStation, on your Switch.
Yeah, I think PlayStation denied it, but like, here's the thing.
Xbox they deny Live everything and then it'll probably come.
No, that's facts because they're winning the gen.
Yeah.
Xbox Live going everywhere. The biggest problem I have with it, because they got the Games Pass, right? So you can play like a library of 500 games. And my biggest problem is this. The Xbox original people, the people who have the Xbox One and they're paying for their live membership, are paying for everyone else. Mm-hmm. Everyone who wants Xbox Live on their PC or their Switch or their phones are not paying for it. So they're penalizing the Xbox the diehards.
Yeah, people actually have the console.
Not only did you lose this gen, but now you're paying for other people. It's like the welfare of gaming. Like,
I think Fly has it, if I'm not mistaken, but I think the Game Pass on PC is like $10 a month or something like that.
Oh, okay. But he doesn't have to pay. See, you don't have to pay. I think you have to have live to have. I don't know.
But the point is, he doesn't have to.
Megas just goes, Xbox. Yep, I got Xbox Live on my PC. Thank you, Xbox.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, that's so fucked up. Like, think about that. Microsoft fucked you guys over this entire generation by not giving you any games outside of Sea of Thieves and State of Decay. And then they said, you know what? To cap this generation off,
we'll give you Crackdown 3.
We'll give you Crackdown 3, and we're going to give the subscription that you've been paying for the last 7 years. We're going to give it out for free to every fucking PC, Nintendo Switch. Microsoft you're an asshole this gen. I'm sorry. You are simply Phil Spencer. You're a dick this gen. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put it. Anyway. Moving on, Nintendo news. We don't have a lot. If anybody has any Nintendo thoughts in the chat, Switch bundle $319.
I got Nintendo news.
Nintendo, yeah. You got some. You can get a Switch for $319 and Super Mario and some pins and Paw Patrol carrying case. Thoughts?
$319. Isn't
but I would pay that for the Paw Patrol's carrying case. Dude, I'm not getting Nintendo till that bitch is $50.
Yeah,
that's fact.
Probably. But yo, shout out to Turok. Yo, who played Turok back in the day on N64? Did you play that?
I've heard of it. Nah, it's funny because I've heard of Turok, and like I feel like Turok has a cult following, but I never played it.
Yo, that game was fire. It was like revolutionary back then. It was just one of those games that, like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like everyone had to play it. It was so unique.
Yeah, I heard it was.
You're hunting dinosaurs with a bow, and that game was crazy. And they're remastering it, and it's gonna be a direct N64 port to the Switch, and that comes out tomorrow. So I don't know. I'm depending on how much it is and everything. I might have to check that out because that game was fire on 64.
Yeah, that's dope. What was that game? Didn't they just make a game like that where you hunt dinosaurs? What was that trash game that everybody liked? Blood hunting. We played the demo. I don't even remember.
Oh, Monster Hunter.
Hey, Monster Hunter. That trash ass game.
That trash game. Shout out to all those Monster Hunter heads.
So my guy's gonna be mad when I tell him he's gonna have to buy a PS4 to keep his Xbox.
So true.
Yo, shout out to Ghost real quick, bro. Yo. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like, you really gonna have to buy. Yo, when Xbox stops making, I can't stop laughing, bro.
Yo, you want to play Sea of Thieves? You gotta buy a Nintendo Switch.
I'm sorry. Microsoft really out here fucking these people up. Yo, fam, it's so you want to play some Xbox games? You gotta buy a PlayStation. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't right now, bro. Like, how you gonna tell somebody if you want to play our games, you gotta buy.
Yo, you're killing me right now, bro.
My bad. I can't. I'm fucking crying, bro. How you gonna fucking do that? How you gonna do that? Anyway,
I think he's broken.
I cannot fucking take that, bro. How you gonna tell somebody if you want to play our games, you gotta buy another console? That's a dumb shit. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, stream.
God, dude. That shit's hilarious.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Take a breather, man.
Damn, all right. Shout out to Microsoft. You want to play games, you're going to have to buy a Switch or a PlayStation or a PC. Anyway, all right. Moving on.
I have low-key buyer's regret on Monster Hunter World. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say about that.
Listen, Monster Hunter, me and Sai played the demo.
The cult, I feel like I needed to play the original to be somewhat excited for this game because I don't understand like the cult following behind it.
Nah, low key, Ghost, you really did break the podcast though. She really did though. She really did. Yeah, I don't know Monster Hunter World. I get it. People like it. I don't get it, but a lot of people like it. It's a cult thing, like I said. But we played the demo, and here's the thing.
Coolest thing about it is you could be Aloy. Yeah. Like you have an Aloy skin in Monster Hunter World.
and to me, when I played the demo, it wasn't. I didn't get a good feel for it. Like I didn't like it. I just didn't like playing it. Not saying I didn't like the game.
Yeah, like me and you were trying to run around for like an hour, and we're like,
we were really trying to have fun with it, but it just wasn't fun. So I'm like, it just wasn't fun.
If you can't have fun with like your friends with the game, then it's like it's not for you.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Game's not for you.
PS5 news for Sony. I think everybody pretty much confirmed that PS5 is dropping in 2020. They filed some patents
I saw
in
this,
Japan that included like wireless VR equipment, and they also filed a patent for, and this is crazy, some kind of neurological device where like you can almost like communicate with your PlayStation or your VR through like, I don't know, like neurological connection. So I don't know what the hell they're planning. That sounds kind of dangerous. Like
Shout
you're
out
just gonna
to
walk
Ready
in.
Player One. We're getting there. We're slowly getting to Ready Player One status. It's gonna happen.
Yo, for real. I damn, I still gotta read that book.
You're gonna live your life in that headset.
That's what I'm saying. I really feel like Sony is really trying to like go ham on some like like you walk into the room and you're gonna think about your PS5 and that shit'll turn on. I mean, probably won't be for PS5, maybe PS7 or something. But anyway, something I'm really excited for, and I know me and Sai both were huge Jet fans for sure. That green and white PS4 controller is dropping April 22nd. I'm all over that. I love a new controller. And I probably should have been an Xbox fan because that's the one thing that they do make well. Xbox has had some of the best controllers for sure.
Yeah, their controllers are dope for sure.
Robot's going to be taking over. And then, damn, another big topic. Jesus Christ, we need like more time. But Sony, the Take-Two rumors, they're all false, by the way. Side thoughts?
Yep. No. No. So I guess Sony. Here's my thing, though. All right. So just real quick, if you don't know, Sony was there was a rumor out there that Sony was gonna buy Take-Two. Take-Two owns Rockstar and 2K and
2K,
you know, a couple other studios and whatnot. And it, you know, it posed the question of like, if Sony owns Rockstar, let's say, is GTA and future like like RDR3 or whatever, are they going to be Sony exclusives because Sony owns the company? You know what I mean? And I'm curious because like GTA is such a large player base, like, and it's across
GTA
multiple consoles and
plus million, bro.
Like that game is so large as far as the players. Like how if Sony did own the company, how could you restrict it from a business standpoint? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I don't know, man.
Here's the thing.
I mean, they could just be like, yo, fuck you, we're doing it. It's our game.
Yo, here's my problem, and this is what tells you I'm not a Sony fanboy. Here's the reality: if Sony buys Take-Two and makes those games exclusive, gaming is done. Gaming competition is done as we know it. I pray to God Sony doesn't do this, because here's the reality: Xbox and Nintendo will officially be dead. If you're telling me GTA 6 is only on PlayStation 5, everybody in the world will be buying a PlayStation 5. That's fact. You can't tell me no, because 90 million people bought it. Here's the thing. Also, Sony is not ignorant. They realize even if they do buy Take-Two and Rockstar, what have you, they have to make GTA 6 available everywhere, because it's going to sell another 90 million copies just off GTA 5 alone. Right. So, like, I don't want them to get it if they're going to make it
revenue from online sales and whatnot.
Exactly. So, Sony, I really don't think this is going to go through, because it's almost like too good to be true. It would almost be like Google buying Microsoft or something. Like, you can't. They're too big of entities to be bought by another entity. Like,
I don't know, man. Here's my thing on it, like, because they're coming out and they're like heavily denying the rumor, and I feel like they're denying it too much. You know what I mean? Like, to the point where it's like, oh, I swear it's not gonna happen, blah, blah, and then, you know, a week down the road, oh, by the way, Sony buys Take-Two. Like, they're trying to like force the issue that it's not a rumor. Yeah, it's like, I mean, that it is a rumor, it's not true and whatnot, and then low key they're actually trying to do it. You know, like it's in their mind, like it's brought to their attention, and for them to, like, they can't just say, oh, it's a rumor, it's whatever, it's bullshit. They're constantly defending that it's not going to be a thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's something maybe to that.
And for that reason, there might be. And Cade, I can confirm, you are the only one who didn't buy GTA 5 on PS4.
That is a fact.
I bought it for Xbox 360. I bought another copy for PS4 because obviously I sold my 360. Then I brought another copy from my father-in-law who just got introduced to the PS4. So I got 3 sales because I'm an idiot. But here's the last thing I'll say about Sony. I really don't want Sony to buy that company and Rockstar because Sony's already feeling themselves a little too hard off this gen, and I don't want them to become a superpower. I don't want them to become an Amazon, because what did Amazon do? What is Amazon doing now? Increasing the price for that Amazon Prime. And if you
making me watch ads on Twitch like a bunch of dicks.
Exactly. They're taking over Whole Foods. By the way, the prices, back 4 or 5 years ago, you used to go on Amazon, prices were dumb low. Me and wifey have checked, prices on Amazon for certain products are higher than like Target and Walmart. So because now they
Amazon low key was like my go-to for like almost for a lot of games, because you were getting that discount when you pre-ordered.
Exactly. And to my point, they cut that discount. So when you take over the majority of the market,
that was the biggest reason for getting Prime. Was like, I'm getting this discount on all my games.
You get that discount, 10% or 15%, whatever it was, off top. Now look at what's happened. Yeah, it might have been 20. It might have been because I got Madden for like 40.
Yeah, the games were like $45.
Yeah,
and it was Prime, so it would ship to you free.
Yep,
and you would have it on launch day.
You would have it on launch day, and then they started. Well, we don't know which day it's going to get there. Then they took it away, and here's the reality. They own the fucking market now. Amazon owns everything, and that's what happens. That's people low-key business shit. Like, if Sony gets this publisher, developer, then they're going to take over shit, and it's going to be worse for gamers. So if it's anti-gamer, I don't want to do it. It was 20% off with free launch shipping. Yep. Yeah, and now they stopped it because Amazon, Bezos is like, hey, bitch, I got all the juice, you heard? So and Bezos don't give a damn. He cheating on his wife. He got a private text. He told the Times, he said, you can release my nudes. I don't give a damn. Whatever, now you get a BS $10 credit after you buy it.
Yeah, that's trash. That ain't worth it. It's trash.
Nah, that's trash, bro. I only pre-ordered one game because I'm too lazy to go store hunting. Nah, I feel you. So that's that. Hopefully Sony doesn't buy them.
We'll see.
Real quick, moving on to burning questions. So Shanta gave us a question this week. Before
you start, I just want to say for you guys in chat, the burning questions segment is a chance for you to ask us a question that you would want us to answer on stream during the podcast. So like if you ever had a question, you could tweet it at us, or you could throw it in. I know a lot of you are in my Discord. You can throw it in the FNG Discord portion of the chat, and any question that you might have, and we could try and get it on the next cast.
Yeah, and Megan said, honestly, that Amazon shit is why I'm leaning more towards digital, because I don't want to go to GameStop. Damn it. Yeah, no, everybody hates GameStop universally, but I said,
why? Can we ask that question? Why is the universal hate for GameStop? Like, for me personally, like, go ahead. Yeah, what is it,
bro? Yo, hold on. First of all, okay, burning questions, real quick. You can ask us any question, and yes, the first question. If you ask about my yacht is 60 feet, and I'm worth at least $5 million in the bank. That's an inside joke with anyway. Burning questions, ask us anything. Here's why GameStop is fucking trash, bro. First of all, GameStop, you walk into that bitch or you call them, hey, you can pre-order this, you can pre-order that, do you want insurance for your game? Do you want a double backup? Do you want to they tried to sell my pops a used game as brand new. That's a business practice that they practice like universally. Like if someone comes in there and they think you don't know about
retail, though, bro. It's retail. That's how it is.
They'll try to sell. It's the scumbag company. Also, they rip people off because the moms and everything. They'll come in there. Hey, you need this, you need that, and then they'll try to try to rip you off. If not for anything else, if not for anything else, you want to return D2? Hey, fam, you can get a penny for that. Nah, fam, that's a straight ripoff, and it's worse than business because they're worse than used cars. Because I used to work in car sales. GameStop is a disgusting, horrible company with deplorable moral values, and they should burn in hell.
Wow.
Anyway, you need anything else?
Wow.
Bro, listen. Oh, my bad, Kane.
Listen to this guy.
Kane's like, I like GameStop. Kane, I'm just joking about everything I said. No, but seriously, GameStop. Now keep in mind, I'm going there tomorrow to get my subscription for GameFly. just so everybody's
damn. This guy is a straight up fraud, chat.
No,
like,
listen, hold on. Let me explain myself. No, but for real, I'm joking about all that stuff, but GameStop, honestly, I don't like it. So if I work there, I'm going to hell. No. I've met some cool people at GameStop. Like, it all depends on which one you go to. I actually traded in my Xbox 360 at GameStop and didn't have to pay for my PS4. So GameStop is cool in a way, but also the GameStop people who try to sell hard and try to sell you some used shit for retail, like the normal price, like that's a dick. Like if you know the game is used and you're gonna try to sell it to me for the brand new price, that you're a dickhead. I'm sorry. Like, I don't hate GameStop universally because I still go there occasionally just to look at shit, and like I'll still
like
go
GameStop,
there.
Man.
Like I'm going. No, you can't like GameStop, bro.
I like it.
I'm going there to renew my prescription, my subscription, my prescription for Game Informer because it's the cheapest place to get it. But like, I'm not trying to give them my business unless I'm like forced to, because they're just the shit. Their practices and there's too many people who have worked at GameStop that have been like, they do really fucked up shit like behind the scenes, and I'm like, yeah.
But if you go in there and you know what the hell you're talking about, then you catch it and be like, nah, just give me the game and I'm out the door. Like, are they they're taking advantage of certain people, which is it's scummy, but that's business. It's retail, man. Retail is fucking savage. You go into a Best Buy and you try to return your game or whatever, they're charging you to return the game, and even if they allow you to return the game, you're not getting what you paid for it. You're
not
like,
but I'm saying, like,
it's the same shit everywhere.
I disagree, because I feel like GameStop takes it to the nth level. Like, they can give more money than what they're giving you. Here's the thing, honestly,
it's like you're trading a car.
No. Here's the difference. I know what you're saying. The sales game for car sales, not universally, but a lot of car sales. I used to work in car sales. Mad scumbag shit. Here's the difference. I feel like, in my personal opinion, GameStop for gamers like us, GameStop is fine. For other people, GameStop preys on the elderly, the moms, and fucking children, and that's the legitimate problem I have with it. Like, kids will go in there not knowing anything, and then they'll have their mom's credit card and walk out with like I don't like that. I don't like them being like, oh, Crackdown 3, great game. It's actually very highly rated by the Xbox magazine, and it's a phenomenal game. Like,
you're not gonna get this dude be like, yo, this game's trash, don't buy it, and then you walk out the door, and then the manager's like, yo,
I've had GameStop employees, because I've tested them, because I'm because I'm a dick like that. I'd be like, yo, is this game, is a State of Decay 2 fire, bro? And they'll be like, I mean, if you're into this, but it's like it has some bugs, and like I've had them be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you find
those people that are cool.
Yeah, you find the cool ones out there.
But no as doubt. A general, but their general policies are like to try to screw people over, and they're like, like legit policies. Like, if you see a mom coming here, bang her out for the insurance, for the pre-order, for everything.
Pause.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, GameStop, like, come on, fam. Like,
listen,
you can
man,
go.
I did like 10 or so years in retail, and it's no different than anywhere else.
So you saying you cool with taking advantage of kids? You cool with leaving?
I'm cool
your
with taking advantage
cool
of their
cool
moms
with-
and getting that sale because
you
everything's
trying to
all
take
about
their
the
mom?
sale.
Oh, man,
Everything's
oh,
about
man,
the sale. Everything
Nah,
is
man,
about
this-
the sale.
this man trying to
when
take their
somebody
moms.
when somebody walked into the department, I had to sell them everything.
So when an 11-year-old, when an 11-year-old kid walks up to you and is like, "Yo, see if these is fire," you can be like, "Yeah, fam, it's fire. Get this pre-order."
100%.
You
I don't no morals. 100%.
Oh god. Oh man. Anyway, nah, GameStop ain't cool with me, but I'm still getting
all that bullshit warranties you buy in retail, man. I've had to sell so many of that garbage and trash.
I know, I did too, bro. I did car sales, but I'm saying like with the children though, fam.
Kane's right. Retail changes you. Like I don't give two shits about anybody walking in the store. If you get caught, on some shit and you end up buying everything,
let me keep my kids away from Sai if they see him at a store. Like, yo, don't walk up to that stranger danger, bro.
Nah, dude.
Oh my god.
Relax.
Yeah, I know. I saw one who worked there, and they said that they were pushing the hell out of them to. I mean, yeah, it's a sales. Listen, I worked in sales for like mad years too, so like I get it. It's a sales joint. But at the same time, like, and and people are like, yo, keep that same energy. I have the same energy, but like used car salesman. Like, don't fucking lowball me for the car. Like, that's just a scumbag move. So, like, my problem with them is the same. It will read to anybody in retail who like try to sell you some used shit for the full price. I got a problem with it. So that's what my problem is with GameStop. But it's cool if you know what you're doing. It's not. Don't go there if you don't know what you're doing, though. Anyway, that was fun.
Yeah. Let's actually get to the question though.
Yeah. Sean said, this is kind of like in line with what we just talking about though. Sean said, advice for a limited gamer on what to do when you spent that cheddar on a game and you realize it's not worth it. How to get the most out of the game, even if it's trash. And that's a legit question. So he wants to know, you spent the money on a game and then you realize it's not worth it. How do you get the most out of the game? That kind of goes
back to our original conversation about the pricing of certain type of games. Like it does. If it's a cheap, if it's a low story game or whatever, multiplayer only, if you think it's trash, like it depends on the content. Like you might think it's trash, but somebody else might get 100 hours out of it. So I don't know. It depends on the game, and it kind of goes back to that. Like, yeah, if it's multiplayer only, I want to give you $30 and that's it.
Yeah, like, I would tell. It's funny because I would tell him straight off top, you don't buy a new game.
Oh no! And by the way, if it's trash, just bring it back to GameStop. Know what I'm saying?
Wow, this man.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that. GameStop,
please. I gotta cut this man off. So here's the thing. He's a limited gamer, which is cool. Like he doesn't have. I'm assuming he means he doesn't have the time.
Yep.
What you have to do though, first of all, don't buy a game brand new. And if you must, you have to. I know you don't have the time, but like go on Metacritic, and even better yet, go on Twitch, and we can tell you like, yo, look at this Twitch, look at this Twitch, look at the game to see and get a feel for people playing it.
Twitch is a great avenue. To watch. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm just going to say Twitch is a great avenue to check out a game before you buy it. Like, even YouTube. There's plenty of reviews. There's plenty of gameplays on YouTube. Like, everyone has YouTube. Not a lot of people know about Twitch. Most people nowadays are starting to realize it, but YouTube is everywhere. So, YouTube's your friend.
It's almost like we don't really have strategy. We have strategies like pre-buying the game, like look it up, get into it and talk to any gamers but also
play the betas. Get involved with the beta.
That's a big thing. Play the beta. Also, once you've purchased it, here's what I would do. Honestly, rather than don't go to GameStop because you don't want to burn in hell. Facts. What you would do? I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. We love that GameStop. Move on.
Right? Facts.
Wow. So
I would trade it in. Get something else.
Nah, I wouldn't trade it in first. First, what I would do is go to eBay or even on Amazon or even go like put a flyer up at your job, like maybe not even do that. Find a way to sell it because there's always a cuck looking to buy a game. So like sell it to somebody outside before you trade it in. And if all else fails, you can go to trade it. I mean, I guess you would go to GameStop or Best Buy actually. If sometimes they take games back, but I would do everything I could to sell it before I brought it back to GameStop or whatever. So
yeah.
Or you can just play it
or
and try to force yourself to
trade it. Maybe your friend has a different game you can trade up.
Yeah, or like low key be like, yo, you want to borrow this game? And then when he's like, oh, this game's pretty cool, be like, yo, just give me like $10.
Yeah.
Just try to finesse that shit.
Facts.
Anyway, nah, but that's funny. And Jordan Park 11, next question. Wow, and he called Side scumbag trogging out here at work playing his co-workers by selling the busted ass game.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, I was
hating on me.
I was at work the other day, like, yo, y'all want this Crackdown 3 game of the year?
Oh my god.
Nah, but for real,
damn, this guy's a damn fraud every day.
Yeah, I would go up to one of the schools that you pass by, catch them 11-year-olds, like, hey fam, this game's fire. Just give me like 20 bones. Give me your lunch money. Nah, real talk though. George Park 11 said his question was thoughts on Ninja getting the milli to play Apex. Oh god,
where do I sign up? That's all I gotta say. Like,
fam, the rich get richer. Like, this man already is making like 10 million a year. I mean,
more than that.
It's yeah. He's probably getting 10 million in like 3 months now. But I mean, it was smart. I mean, obviously it was smart.
Was it smart? I mean, I guess it was.
Bro, Apex,
$1 million. Like, you really needed to give somebody $1 million. That game went live, and literally everyone in the fucking world downloaded the game. Like, you didn't have to pay anyone.
Here's the thing.
As soon as that game went live, everyone had it on their plate.
But here's the thing. They've already, I'm almost 100% sure they've already made that money back tenfold.
So for 100%, them, I agree. They'll make it way back when season 1 drops.
And that's what I'm saying. So to me, they threw that milli at, because the company's not going to throw that milli at you like, oh shit, I don't know if we can swing it. They were like, yo, $1 million is nothing to them. So they're like, yo, and the exposure they got from Ninja, like, as soon as Ninja came on playing it, everybody, all 600,000 people watching him downloaded the game. And like, if they bought a $2 pack, if each one of those people bought like a $2 aesthetic, they just made the money back. So like, they probably made the money back from him streaming the game one time. So to me, that's just smart business.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I think it's a little excessive. Yeah, I think it's a little excessive.
I think they would have made that money anyway, to be honest, because everyone, not Ninja, was playing that game. So
yeah,
that's either crazy. Way, whatever. Good on him. I'll take $1 million to play Madden 20. Book it, EA. Do it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Mega said, unless you're trying to pull up, there's not really much you can do if you can't get a refund. Just be more disconcerting when you make a purchase. Yeah, you definitely have to do your research. Looking forward to, what's today's date? March 17th. So yeah,
Sekiro. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Oh, St. Patrick. Hey, shout out to my man St. Patrick. Real quick for the nerds out there, he was actually born in Wales, and then he was a slave until he was like 16, and he was sold off by the Romans to Ireland, and then became like the patron saint. So yeah, nerd shit. I just learned that today, by the way.
Damn. Shout out to Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia Britannica. We out here trying to sell them things, fam. Anyway, are we good?
I think we're good, man.
Yeah, man.
Chat, you're on fire. Shout out to you.
Yo,
guys.
Shout out. Yo, let me get a little horn for that. Let me get a little horn for the chat. Y'all been off the chain this episode. This has been the best episode for the chat, and
hands down,
by and large, for us, because the chat makes us who we are. Hey, power to the people. You heard? Anyway, Sai, your outro.
Yes, sir. Just shout out to you guys again, and you can find me at twitch.tv/ScytheX, twitter.com/ScytheX_, and also on Mondays at mixer.com/ScytheX.
Yo, and I want to give a shout out to each and every person who came through, Fly, Esoteric, Black Magus, Kane Hunter, Ghostfacers, PlayStation, aka Overdrive, everybody that came through, y'all are the real MVPs. We appreciate the love. And thank you. Special shout out to Ghost for officially breaking the podcast. I almost gonna have a heart attack over here for like 5 minutes, but we'll definitely have to clip that up. And make sure you follow us at Twitter at FNG Podcast, and
hit up the Instagram, even though we haven't been posting much, but
hit up the Instagram.
You gotta remember to do that shit.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
Podcast, I believe.
Yeah, at FNG Podcast. And follow me on Twitter if you're not already, at Trigon4848. And follow me on Twitch. I'm actually going to, well, damn, it's kind of late, but I might stream tonight some Aloy, twitch.tv /Trigon411. And listen, that's episode 27 in the books. And
all I can say with that is we out.
All I can say about that is,
Oh man.
Facts, my God. Facts. We out this bitch. We'll holla at y'all. Peace.